Welcome back, everybody, to part 4 of the making of my Mandalorian costume. Today we are doing the shoulder armor, and I'm not sure what I call the shoulder / neck armor. So yeah, the first thing you're going to want to do is get 150 grit sandpaper, 150 grit. You're going to do the 300 grit, well 320, 400 grit. Then you're going to do 600 grit, and then 1000 grit. So yeah, you're gonna do that on all of the parts first, and then once you're done with that, you're gonna mix 50% Bondo and 50% acetone, and you're gonna use a paintbrush that you don't care about, and just put it on every single one of these parts, and then redo sanding in that order again of the 150 grit all the way to 1000 grit. So yeah, I will go and do that, and I'll be back. Okay, now that's all sanded, shoulder armor, or whatever you want to call this armor piece, is going to be this cranberry red. You guys could do whatever color you want. And I'm doing the shoulder armor out of this black, but once again, you guys could do whatever color you want. Whenever it's done being painted, this shoulder armor, there's only a couple of things to do with it. I'll show you guys once it's all done being painted, and then these will need taped off and painted a different color, but I'll show you guys once that's all done. Now that all the pieces are dry and taped up, what I did for this one was tape up the inside of it, and this one I just taped around the skull and had left the sides open. But what the colors I'm going to be using for the skull and the edges of this is going to be this metallic silver. You guys could, once again, do whatever color you want. And this is going to be, this part is going to be a different color, but I didn't want to tape it up. It's kind of going to be, it's the same with this. It's going to be a different color, but I didn't want to tape it up. And then for this piece, you're going to put on a glove and spray the metallic silver onto a finger and just rub it around the edges. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that, and I'll be back whenever it's done. Okay, now that it's all dry, I taped off all the areas that I didn't, that I wanted to keep the silver. So this one, I taped off the skull because I want to keep it silver. And this one I just taped off around the sides because I want to keep it silver. This part is done and just needs the weathering. These parts I'm going to be doing the cranberry, which is pretty much the same color that this is, but I'm going to do it around the edges that I did not tape off yet, and this part. So yeah, I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back once it's all done. Now that it is all drying and you took off all the tape, you're going to use this black paint and this gray paint, and this is for the weathering. And what you're going to do is, for the gray paint, it gives a dust effect, so I like to use it on the black and just on the black, but the black is more of like a gunpowder oil look to it, and I like to use that on the gray and the red. So what you're going to do is pretty much get a paintbrush, brush it on there, then get a paper towel and lightly rub it off in each direction. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back whenever it's all done. There we go, looking really good. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.